Hi. Do you know that the Telugu film by the name of Mayabazar was the first film in the world to conceptualize the idea of laptop with video calling even decades before they actually came into existence? Mayabazar, released in 1957, was way ahead of its time. And to know more such interesting facts about this Telugu film, watch this video right till the end. The film Mayabazar, which released in 1957, is based on a Telugu folktale called Sashireka Parinayam. Sashireka Parinayam is a fictional story based on the real figures from the Indian epic Mahabharata. Sashireka Parinayam is very popular as a folktale in the states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. From generations to generations, this story has been passed down in the form of theatre play, puppet shows, Yakshaganga and Kuchipudi. The folktale of Sashireka Parinayam revolves around the characters of Krishna and Ghatotkach, who try to reunite Abhimanyu with his lady love Shashireka while preventing their families from the evil plan of Duryodhana. And if you have got time at your hand, then please read this interesting folktale. Okay, so now that you know that Mayabazar was based on Sashireka Parinayam, let's understand more about why Mayabazar has been considered as one of the best films not just in Telugu cinema, but in the entire Indian cinema. After the success of Paatala Bhairavi in 1951, Vijaya Productions started working on Mayabazar, which was a remake of Telugu film of 1936 by the same name of Mayabazar. Mayabazar was simultaneously shot in Telugu and Tamil with just few differences in the cast. While casting for this film, director S.V Reddy approached superstar N.T. Ranga Rao to play the role of Lord Krishna. He initially rejected the role but later agreed to do the film. While filming the movie, in order to get an idea of the film's total length, director S.V Reddy gave stopwatch to all the actors to calculate the length of each scene. The final movie came out as 5-hour movie, but it was later cut short to just 2 hours and 45 minutes. While filming the song Lahiri Lahiri, the cinematographer of the film, Marcus Bartley, created an illusion of moonlight on a sunny afternoon day with just some tricky camera angles. Recently we saw a miniature model of train being created to shoot the famous train sequence of RRR. But do you know, Mayabazar was the first film in India to introduce this technique to filmmaking. In order to film Dwarka, which is the city of Lord Krishna, cinematographer Marcus Bartley was the first to introduce the use of miniature sets in films. 300 miniature houses with electric bulbs installed inside them were created as a miniature set of Dwarka. This miniature set was later magnified on screen to give an impression of the mighty city of Dwarka. Okay, so now you would say that instead of creating a miniature set, why didn't the makers actually shoot at a real location? Well, over centuries, the real Dwarka has been believed to be submerged under the ocean. Back then in 1950s, India had just gained its independence, and barring the metro cities, there were hardly any electrified towns or villages throughout the country. And also, in order to save cost, creating miniature sets with consistent lighting was the best possible option back then. Look at this laddu eating shot from the song Vivaha Bhojanambu. I mean, back then in 1950s, when there were no computers to render visual effects, how much of the makers created this sequence? Well, this sequence was achieved by making the use of stop motion animation. And if you're someone who doesn't know what stop motion animation is, then here's a clip which clearly explains it.
Place something in front of a camera and take a picture. Move it slightly and take another picture. Do this a bunch more times. When you string these images together, the object appears to move. Typically, 12 frames create 1 second of stop motion animation.
Stop motion animation is an extremely time consuming process. It took 4 days for the makers to just shoot the small sequence of the song Vivaha Bhojanambu. Salute to the dedication and passion of the makers of this film. Okay, sorry to interrupt, but just one small request. If you like this video till now, then please subscribe to my channel, because this would help the channel to grow and increase its reach. So do subscribe. Like we discussed at the start of this video, that Mayabazar was the first film in the world to conceptualize the idea of laptop with video calling. Well, in this film, they don't specifically refer to the device that they used for communication as a laptop or a computer. But because this is a fictional story from the time of gods, having a magical communication device like that made complete sense in the film. But this was such one of a kind and unique idea in the era of 1950s, because the modern world literally started getting the idea of laptops and video calls only after the invention of modern computers after 1980s. The Telugu version of Mayabazar released on the 27th March 1957, while the Tamil version released 2 weeks later on the 12th April 1957. Back then, only big metro cities had movie theatres, and as India had just gained its independence from the British, who looted our country for 200 years, the common man did not have extra money left to spend on watching movies for entertainment. But despite all these factors, Mayabazar was a huge commercial success and had a theatrical run of 100 days in total. Before the release of Mayabazar, S.V Ranga Rao was marketed as the main lead of the film due to his huge stardom at that time. But later on, when the film released, NT Rao became the most popular actor of this film, so much so that he played the same character of Lord Krishna in 18 more films. In the Telugu states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, just the word Krishna gives a glimpse of NT Rao as Lord Krishna. This film made NT Rao a huge superstar, becoming the biggest actor of South Indian cinema and later the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. When it comes to filmmaking, Mayabazar will always be regarded as a technical marvel of its time. This film was groundbreaking at its time only and only because of the passion, dedication and vivid imagination of its makers. Because creating this kind of highly technically advanced film at a time when there were no computers or softwares was a nearly impossible task that was actually made possible. The film in recent years became study material for school students. Andhra Pradesh state government introduced the film as a part of 10th standard English syllabus from 2014. The 4th unit of the English textbook was named Films and Theatre with a special mention of Mayabazar and its actors. Mayabazar truly is a classic that deserves to be passed on to the next generations. Mayabazar was also the most expensive Indian film of its time with a budget of 2 lakh rupees in 1950s. Recently, it was re-released in color in January 2010. Filmmaker SS Rajamouli said that K.V. Reddy's work in Mayabazar was a huge inspiration for him to make the Bahubali film franchise. Films like Mayabazar and filmmakers like K.V. Reddy and Marcus Bartley are extremely few and rare in between. Mayabazar is a film which deserves all the attention from the entire country because honestly, very few people in the other parts of the country know about this incredible film. So please share this video as much as you can so that more people in the country get to know about this masterpiece.
Okay.
I made this video on a recommendation of a subscriber called Venu Gopal. Thank you Venu for your recommendation. And if you have any recommendation for my next video, then please let me know in the comment section down below. And I'll try my level best to upload my next video of your suggestion. And also if you want to know more about the entire film journey of SS Rajamouli, then please click here. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I've made more such videos related to films on this channel. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel.